Dog, you have no fucking idea how tired I am, dude. Like, I went to New York for work on Monday and Tuesday, and like usually when I go up there because I'm gonna move there next month or in a month and a half, but I take the Amtrak like early morning and Monday, and I don't sleep the night before, and then I got obviously I slept on Monday night when I had to go back in on Tuesday, but something about that heat, dude. Taking that train back, bro. Like down here and the heat and all. Like I'm fucking tired as fuck today. And yeah, dude. I couldn't even like. I thought I was gonna beat Zelda by now. At least I would do it today. I'm not probably not gonna do it today because I'm just so tired. I don't know. We'll see. Let me. I gotta get some food in me. I ordered some Shake Shack. But anyway, I saw that the title of this chapter was called "The Final Lesson," and it's got me thinking if Garp dies, which I hope he doesn't, because I feel like if Garp dies here, like it seems like it implies that, but I hope it doesn't, right? I hope it doesn't happen because I feel like if it does actually happen, it would be like Garp would be kind of like a wasted character at this point. I feel like one of the problems of One Piece, or one of the not the problems, one of the hard things to do with One Piece is there's just too many awesome characters that trying to showcase them all properly is like that in itself is a challenge. So I know it's definitely a challenge for what's his name for Oda, but I'm hoping that's not what happens this chapter. But anyway, TCB just like literally 4 minutes ago just released a chapter, so I am going to. God, I'm so tired. This live reaction may not be as animated as I hope it for it, or you know, I may not be as focused as I like to be. But anyway, let's just do it. All right, 1088, the final lesson. One of the things I've learned to do as of late too with my well, like with websites is that I've learned to like zoom in and zoom out. It just makes like the reading experience a whole lot better. Put this at 80. Yeah, so I saw this. I saw this live action Luffy, Godot with him. And I saw this too, the color page of like the East Blue stuff. So is that supposed to be Axe Hand I almost said Axe Hand D Morgan. Is that Axe Hand Morgan behind Sanji over there? It's weird for him to go back to his old style. Like it just doesn't. It seems like a little off. Like I look at like he gave Sanji the Luffy eyes, and like he colored Usopp's bandana like yellow. You know, like it's almost like too yellow. I feel. Or was it the Oh, I remember like one of them was brown. It was the goggle or the bandana that was browner. But yeah, you got Arlong, you got Shanks, Kobe, Mihawk. Wonder why he shows Garp there. I mean, I guess Garp was like taking them to like Windmill Village, but then you have Klahadore, Kuro, Buggy, and then yeah, I guess it's yeah, that is Axan Morgan behind. Again, like I almost said Axan D Morgan, but looks like he drew them all in the Arlong Park. Well, I guess it's yeah, Arlong Park is the last arc of East Blue, right? So if you don't count Loguetown. Tomorrow's Studio cross Netflix. Okay, so this is Netflix promotion. Okay, so that means I guess Arlong season 2 is gonna be in. So who are the? I know Buggy is definitely in there, but have they confirmed? I think they got actors for Arlong already, right? So there's got to be one for Don Krieg and Kuro at this point too, right? Actually, I don't even remember who plays Shanks. Anyway, okay, let's just get on with this. The former Navy HQ, Lesson 1, A Baby and an Old Man, a while back. Chapter 1088, the final lesson. A baby? Who is this? This looks like Don Chin Zhao a little bit. Dude, I'm so tired that I can't even think about, like, maybe Kong, I guess? I don't know. A baby and an old man are stranded on an island full of fierce beasts. You're on a boat that can hold a maximum of two. What do you do? Okay, I guess it's some, like, philosophical question. Take them both or some shit. Oh, this is Garp teaching Kobe. Okay, I'd get off the boat myself. That way, both of the victims can use it to safety. You dunce! That's wrong. You should abandon the half-dead geezer. Vice. So either Garp is gonna get abandoned here, or they're gonna save him somehow. Or Kobe. I heard like Kobe does some shit in this. Maybe Kobe sacrifices himself. That'd be weird. Like Kobe killing himself, dog. Like sacrifice. That'd be strange. You should abandon the half-dead geezer. Vice Admiral, what are you saying? Why the hell did you become Marines? Okay, looks like that's Groose behind Kobe in this one here. I like a very innocent Kobe. To safeguard the future, right? Well, you should keep that in mind because you all have more ahead of you than some old fossil. Take the baby and live on. Don't ever give a lecture like that again. All lives are equal, but the potential of youth is limitless. Is that Kuzan next to them? Who is it? Who is it that's scolding? Is this Suru here? No, it's not Suru. I feel like we've seen this marine before. This woman, right? Is it a woman? I assume it is a woman, right? Seems like it's a woman. Anyway, I don't know who that is. A few weeks ago at Amazon Lily, the Isle of Women. This is unbearable, Vice Admiral. Even if he is an emperor, are we meant to sit back and watch while he takes our fellow officers just because we don't have permission to engage? Help! Who knows what they'll be do to us back on Pirate? Okay, okay. So Kobe, I guess, gave himself up somehow to save them. What do you want, hero? You ready to start an all-out war? Captain Kobe. He's with sword. Who said that? Who said that to? Who said that to Yamakaze? Dude, that's my boy Yamakaji. That's like one of my favorite vice admirals. Who said that to him? Yeah. So you have Katarina Devon. I like the gourd that Vasco Shot has. It's like a big ass, like one of those traditional big ass Japanese gourds. But yeah, who said this? Who is this guy that who knows that he's with Sword? So it looks like the Vice Admiral doesn't know that either. So definitely Sword is more secretive, right? Like they're kind of like the secret division within the Marines that some people don't know. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? If you're law enforcement, you don't necessarily know who's with the FBI or the CIA, right? So at least here in America. So or if you're in Britain, like you don't. If you're a police officer, you don't necessarily know who's with MI6, right? So you ready to start and all that work? Okay. If I take their place, would you be willing to release the battleship and all 800 of the Marines you've captured? Captain Kobe, Zehaha, you think a lot of yourself, don't you? Present day near Hachinosu. That hand, it just came out of the island. So yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be between Garp and Kobe. Like, you have, like, the final lesson and everything. So either Kobe sacrifices himself. I don't know if that necessarily means his death, or Garp dies here, or Garp sacrifices himself and he still lives. I don't know. Death isn't really something that Oda does, but let's see. Maybe this is like the personal thing for Luffy, right? Because like Sakazuki killed Ace, so maybe this is what put Blackbeard technically like captured Ace, but if one of them two die here, maybe that makes it more personal for Luffy. That hand just came out of the island. Our cannon fire is ineffective. We didn't even make a scratch. There's no use. We can't stop it. Yeah, I really like the art style here for like what's his name? Avala Pizarro's fruit makes him like an island. That's so sick. All the hands and the it's like very like Nintendo-ish, if you will. I like it. It's no use. We can't stop it. Prepare to abandon ship. Hurry. Get everyone above deck. Get everyone above deck. We must protect the civilians. Yes, ma'am. What power? Meanwhile, on Pirate Island, hundreds of Marines and civilians will die if that hand gets the ship. Vice Admiral, what do we do? Don't worry, you guys got this. What? Get ready. I'll give you an opening. Captain Kobe, you're gonna go for the island for that island monster's hand, and you're gonna smash it to bits. Rear Admiral Bruce, your job is to protect the ship from any falling debris, and make sure no one gets in their way. And make sure no one gets in their way, Lieutenant Commander Helmeppo. It's almost like you gave Helmeppo like the shitty stuff. That's funny. Yeah, maybe Garp does sacrifice himself. I don't know if you can ever second guess yourself in the heat of the moment. Damn, Garp is like dying here. Now go, yes sir. Hey Kobe, hey Kobe's group is on the move. Who cares? They're helpless without Garp. They may call him a hero, but he's basically nothing but a glorified raw cadet. Let's pluck him like scraps of seaweed. You packing any explosives to destroy that thing, Kobe? Afraid not. Okay, so he's probably gonna punch it like Kuzan and Garp. He's probably gonna use his fist, right? Afraid not. Yeah. Oh, that might be what it is. Yeah, Garp the fist. This is a hand. So maybe we did see like Kobe like punch a boulder, right, in the post time skip. Okay. Any you packing any? Okay, I just read this. I'll just have to figure something out. Figure something out. That thing is big enough to crush a battleship in its palm. Yeah, it is. You ain't getting away, Kobe. Yeah, they saw us. Make sure no one gets in their way. Just need to buy time. Helmepo-san! Don't look back, Kobe. Damn. It almost looks like Helmepo's crying here. Garp-san, where exactly do you think you're going with the wound like that? This is just a scratch. Oh, and here I was wondering. That just proves you're still soft. Damn. He punched the shit out of Kuzan. Nya, Garp's coming here? What? I can't get distracted. I've still gotta crush that ship. Galaxy Divide. Oh. No way. Damn, maybe this is this Garp's last stand. Like this is cool, but like I feel like for Garp to go out like this is just it doesn't it's not suitable. Anyway, I don't know. I haven't finished the chapter. Let's see. Galaxy Divide. Yeah. So there's a lot of like space things here, right? Like you have Pluton, you have Uranus, you have Poseidon, which technically is like the Greek version of Neptune. Then you have Neptune, who's the king of Fishman Island. Then you have the five Gorosei, who are named after the other planets not named Earth. Then you have the celestial dragons. Then you have the moon. Then you have sun god Nika, and now you have Galaxy Divide and Blue Hole and all these like galaxy impact, right? So there's a space theme going on here. Pizarro-san. Whoa, was that really a punch? Ark. Yeah, he got... Damn. Garp just like... And keep in mind, this was a Beck's prior hideout, so there's history here for him. That must be the opening he mentioned. This is it. He's made his move. What are you going to do, Kobe? Live up to his expectations. Kobe, you old dog. You think that'll stop me, Garp? Now you'll see what happens when you piss me off. Hey, Helmeppo. Kobe's been improving a lot recently, so why does he always look so beat up? His arms are constantly bandaged. He's punching shit. Look, it's Kobe. Does he seriously think he can stop the giant hand? Gyahaha, the trop's heroic reputation must have gone to his head. Beat up? Oh, you mean his hand and shoulders, right? He told me not to say anything, but, Kobe's been, compared to everyone else here, I have zero aptitude for combat. That means working 10 times harder won't cut it. I'll have to put in one, no, 200 times more effort. I've got to keep training or I won't be able to protect anyone. If I can't do that, I'll never be a great Marine. Ouch. You're telling me that after my spatial training regime, he's sneaking off to work out more. Yes, he never misses a day. Ouch. Give it a rest already, Kobe. He spends the whole night hitting one of the battleships. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's like I thought. He is doing what Kuzan and Garp would do. Until his fists peel and bleed. Compared to my paw, you might as well be an ant. Okay, he's about to pull off some, like, cool-ass shit here, isn't he? Don't get too close, Kobe Senpai. It's dangerous. Nyahaha. Yeah, he's gonna do the punch. Okay, as I thought. It's too dangerous. Nyahaha. This won't take long. Let's enjoy the dying screams of our fellow Marines. Nya. Even if they try to jump overboard, I'll Kijil just freeze them. That is true. Even if they try to jump overboard, even if they try to jump overboard, I'll Kijil just freeze them. Why did they say I'll Kiji? He's not a Marine anymore. His name's Kuzan. You guys got this. We've got to go full sail. Captain Kobe, we have to get as far as we can. There's no stopping now. Kobe! Hiya! So is he using Conqueror's Hockey here, or is he using Armament Hockey? Because you see the black lightning come out. I've got to break through it. If I can't, they'll all die, and their blood would be on my hands. Honesty. Impact. Damn. Damn, he ripped apart Pizarro's arm too, dude. That's Conker's Hockey, right? That is Conker's Hockey that he used, right? That is Conker's Hockey, right? You see the impact. I mean, was it Armament or Conquerors? Because remember what I didn't relive react to the last chapter, but I remember Kobe knocked out some people at Marineford before Shank saved him, right, from Sakazuki. So is this Conqueror's Hockey that he used? Honesty Impact. Kobe-kun. Kobe Senpai, you're incredible. Captain Kobe, amazing. Wait, what about all the debris? That's for Groose to take care of. Bwahahaha. Kobe! That was unbelievable. You've been hiding your true strength all this time? Clay Webb, yeah. Kobe, you did it. That was seriously amazing. Helmut Posan, I really did it. That arm was as big as a mountain and you blew it to smithereens. Whoa, Prince saved us. Now we just need Vice Admiral Garp to get here so we can leave. No, he's gonna sacrifice himself. Thank you, Kobe. Kobe senpai. Oh, Hibari-san. Thank goodness you're safe. Captain Kobe, thank you so much. This is Garp. The mission to rescue Kobe was a success. Copy that. Please make your way back as soon as possible. All troops withdraw from Hachinosu immediately. What? I'll figure something out. In situations like this, the safety for you kids is always the top priority. You finally get it right, Prince. We've got to turn around. Our success here will prove to be a serious blow to pirates everywhere. So keep moving forward. Oh shit! And never forget, you are all the futures of the Marines. Damn. In the following day's paper, the legendary hero Vice Admiral Vicar would be declared missing in action on Pirate Island after the successful rescue of the young hero Captain Kobe. However, another story would also gain the world's attention, the egg incident where Emperor Straw Hat Luffy would face a siege on the island of the future. Our tale shifts back to the island of the future. Damn, he stabbed him, bro. Did he? Yeah, but he said missing in action. So Garp is. I don't know. It's ambiguous here for a reason, I guess. I mean, Garp is laughing and D's die. Like, they laugh when they die. So here's my take on it. If Garp is dead, I feel like this is not a good end for him at all. Right? I feel like this whole incident between like the Sword versus the Blackbeard Pirates was kind of like a lose lose situation because, in terms of like showcasing the characters properly, because part of it is that like you know when you have strong characters like you have to showcase them like to be powerful, and all of the Blackbeard pirates that have like they've just been getting their ass kicked basically, like Shiryu and Vasco Shot and even Katarina Devon, like all of them just had like their shit pushed in, right, every time they showed up. And so if they lost it would be it would suck on their end, right? But if Garp lost, like Garp hasn't really, like, I'm just trying to think, like he showed up at Water 7, right? He unwillingly fought Luffy, right? And besides that, he just has past, he has past experience, he has experiences in the past with like Zebek and Roger, right? But we haven't really seen him go all out, really, and that's the problem. That's why like something like Roger versus Whitebeard, or even Whitebeard and Marineford was so great because it was just like this one dude, just showcasing like all his power. Supposedly like the strongest man alive, right? So I feel like for Garp, we should get that. Now again, I don't know if he's dead here or not. Again, he's stabbed. He's still laughing. He's crying, laughing. And the thing, it's the same thing that Kuzan. Kuzan is like he froze him. He froze him like he did Saul, right? So it's like he may still be alive, and he's like declared missing in action. I don't know. This is like a very weird chapter for me because it's like there's some cool feats in here. But I'm talking about things like that's. I think that's kind of the like one of the big like challenges with One Piece. One of the big problems with One Piece, like even like Ace, who's my favorite character, right? Ace fought Smoker and pretty easily handled him. And now that we're like that now that we're at this stage in the story, you can see that like someone like Ace can very very easily handle like a fucking like Vice Admiral, right? But after that, he just lost to Blackbeard and was pretty much just put in chains and then died. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was like a great, Marineford's fucking great, but when you have people who are say like this character is strong or he has this belly or this amount of a bounty, right? If you don't make them like actually like fight or showcase their care or don't have them win before they go down, then it's kind of like a lost cause, right? Like it doesn't hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why like Kaido is like really good because like he beat everyone like one on one like 3 or 4 times, right, and like knocked them out. Crocodile beat Luffy twice, you know. Even Caesar Clown beat Luffy, right? Like there's like all these incidents of that. Even though he's not a fighter, he's a little different, right? Caesar Clown's like you judge him a little differently compared to a Concord like a fighter like Roger or Whitebeard or Crocodile or someone like that, right? Mihawk has beaten Zoro. He's fought Vista, you know. So that when he had a duel that with Shanks in the past that we'll see. So there's like proper build up for these characters. I feel like here with Garp and some of the Blackbeard pirates, we don't really get that. But another thing that I realized, like the Blackbeard pirates, they're not supposed to be necessarily like one on one fair fighters, right? They're supposed to be like underhanded and cunning and devious, right? But I feel like if that's the case, you don't necessarily have to like push their shit in all the time, right? So it's very weird here, right? Like it's almost like Garp here, like for me, it's like kind of like a lose lose situation here, right? I mean, if Garp is captured, that's fine, right? I feel like Garp getting captured is one thing, right? Shiryu stabs him because like really the whole thing here is that Garp has fought Kuzan and then he got sneak attacked by Shiryu and then he had to compensate for that, right? And Shiryu's basically like a he's like a first commander of a of an emperor, right? But I feel like even that's just in title. I feel like the actual strength of these characters is just a little I don't know. Like it makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense. But I feel like if this is the end for Garp, which I hope it isn't, um, yeah, I feel like that's Garp just could have done more, could have been shown more. I mean, obviously we'll probably see more of him. Maybe obviously my feelings might change whenever we get to like God Valley and we see more of Garp like chasing Roger or whatever. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like I just hope like this is a good chapter. I'm happy with the chapter. I think like the idea that Garp like has a 3 million bounty berry, right? He fought an admiral like with the same or a former admiral, right? Arguably the same Billy Bear bounty with that amount of without amount of bellies, and then you know like obviously admirals are above first Yonko commanders as we've seen right with Green Bull versus Kaido's top two commanders, Kizaru versus Marco, and now here we see with the same thing with Garp versus Kuzan. So I feel like there's some sense that makes here, but I also feel like they some more shit could have been shown, you know. But that's just me. I feel like this is still a good chapter. This is still a good chapter. I liked it in general. I just hope Garp isn't dead. That's the only thing. I feel like if Garp dies here, this is not the fitting end for him. And I feel like it won't be because like in terms of like Kuzan doing the same freezing thing as Saul, him being declared missing in action, and because I also feel like Oda doesn't really do death in general. But I was telling one of my friends this too. I feel like whenever we have to see Garp and Dragon interact too, right? So I feel like if you remember, obviously everyone knows me as a big DB fan. Do you remember in movie 10, the second Broly movie, like you had the triple Kamehameha between Goku, Gohan, and Goten? I feel like we're gonna get something like that for the Monkey family with Garp, Dragon, and Luffy, right? I don't know. They're probably like punch at the same time. Like Garp and Luffy, like they can punch, and Dragon probably has like his claw thing that he taught Sabo. But yeah, man. It's a good chapter though. It's a good chapter. But yeah, I mean, next chapter we're finally going back to Egghead Island. We'll see what's up with Kizaru and Saturn. Who gets to fight them? Could you? I think Zoro will have to fight Kizaru because maybe Luffy too because Kizaru did like basically shit on Zoro, you know, and it did take Rayleigh, who was another first mate, to save him, you know. So very interesting. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter. I'm excited for next, and yeah, let's see what happens. I'm gonna go eat my fucking Shake Shack now. So peace. All right, and I'm really tired. I did this a little faster than usual, but yeah, good chapter. I liked it. I just hope Garp isn't dead. And if he is dead, then I hope to see a proper showing by him, like in the in the what do you call God Valley flashback, that incident. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching and bye.